what's the individual issues? First of all, it's a lot about IT security, and data protection law refers to it as technical organizational measures, and the different laws are lay it out in different detail, but some of the basic principles that you need as a data controller, and the employer would be the data controller because it's work-related activities, he would need to implement access control. So you need to make sure employees are using passwords, and how can you do that? You should also log access and keep track and log whether data is changed, deleted, things like that. Password protection is necessary. You should encryption. Encryption is, at least the German law implemented it, you should really consider encryption when possible. It's also dealing with principles like when to delete data, you have to make sure data are deleted. They cannot just stay on a local device, things like that. So there's a lot of technical measures you need to implement. It doesn't matter whether it's a private-owned device or employer-owned device. If it's in the course of processing data for your company, you need to make sure you're complying with that. And potentially, I mean, using virtualization or cloud solutions should be okay because it's not stored locally. You implement the applications on your own company devices and company IT. So that should be good. And it seems to me like the sandbox solutions are offering a same level because you can implement password protection, you can implement encryption, you can ensure data is deleted, you can ensure data is backed up. So that, in my view, seems to be a pretty good solution on that point. A local solution, obviously, it's really hard to do that. How do you do it? How can you say you have to use a password, and how do you ensure that no one is accessing the company data? That's pretty hard to implement in practice, I would say. I mean, even with any other solution, you cannot prevent someone giving away a password, but at least there's also, if you just hand down the device, your smartphone, to your kids, that's not a problem, because if you're not logged on to a sandbox solution and not logged on to the company system, it's not a big issue.